Okay, so let's start with the word itself, and that is trigonometry. The word trigonometry comes from three Greek words, as you can see on the screen: tri plus gon plus metry. Tri means simple, three, right? Gon means angles, and metry means to measure, right? So it's clear from its name only. Like, we are going to talk about measurement of triangles. And where do we find triangles? Obviously in a triangle, right? In a triangle. And here, now you can see, in simple terms, trigonometry is what? It helps us to understand the relationship between the angles and the sides of a triangle. If you know any two sides, so we can find unknown angle also, right? Like, suppose here this angle is missing, that we name it as the triangle A, B and C, and suppose angle B is missing here, right? And if you are aware about any two sides, so we can easily find the value of this angle. You know, this is that relationship which make trigonometry powerful, right? You can see a right angle triangle here on the screen, which is named as triangle ABC. You may have a question in your mind, like, why do we always use a right angle triangle only in trigonometry? Why not any other triangle? The reason is simple. As you can see, a right angle triangle has one fixed angle here at 90 degrees, right? And you know, this fixed angle gives us a consistent relationship between the remaining two acute angles at angle B, angle C, and the three sides of this triangle. And because of that only, we can define ratios in a simple and reliable way. One important point here to keep in mind, you can extend to all the angles later at your higher level, but initially we need to start with a right angle triangle only, as it's the easiest way to understand the basic concepts again at your level. Okay, so now we start with this right angle triangle only, as we need to understand about trigonometric ratios. Fine, in brief we call it as T ratios also, trigonometric ratios. And here we name our angle as theta. Theta, how to spell it? THETA, that is theta. Fine. Now we will discuss about trig ratios. For that, you just need to keep in mind a short mantra, that is Pandit, Badri, Prashad, Har, Bol. I have written it in the form of ratio. So see how to use it. There are basic 6 trigonometric ratios. First is sin theta. It is always taken with theta only. Sin theta. And in brief, we write it as SIN. Sin theta. Okay. So this is simply the first ratio of our mantra, that is P over H. So sin theta is equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. Fine. Now we go to the next trigonometric ratio, that is cosine theta. Again, in brief, we can just write cos theta, and that is the ratio for the B over H, that is base over hypotenuse, right? Now we take the third ratio, that is P over B, and we use it for tangent theta. Here angle is theta because in our triangle, tangent theta, and in brief this is only tan theta. So, this is equal to perpendicular over base. Fine, I hope it is clear to everyone. Sin theta equals to perpendicular over hypotenuse, cosine theta equals to base over hypotenuse, and tangent theta equals to perpendicular over base. Now, we have three more trigonometric ratios. So, one is cotangent theta, okay, and in brief it is cot theta. Next is secant theta, in brief we can write it as sec theta, and the last one is cosecant theta. Again we call it as cosec theta. Okay, these three ratios are related to the previous three only, very simply, like cot and tangent are reciprocal to each other. Fine. Cosine and secant are reciprocal to each other, and similarly sine and cosecant are also reciprocal to each other. So, I hope you get it very clear. So, cot theta becomes the reciprocal of tangent, that is base over perpendicular, right, and secant theta is simply reciprocal of cos, so that is hypotenuse over base, and the last one cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine, so this is hypotenuse over perpendicular. So, I hope now you are clear with all these 6 trigonometric ratios.